Everybody, hello and welcome back to 1920 Gaming. Welcome back to the Manager's Journey Part 2, and this is us in the FIFA 20 career mode. It's the Kilmarnock career, it's video 3. Things have started really well, and today we've got one game against St Johnstone, and we're going to cover deadline day, so it'll be a bit quicker than the ones that have come before it. That's due to time constraints. But nonetheless, let's jump into it. So now would be the time, if you haven't seen the last episode, to click away and go and watch that one. It's up now. As we go through the results of the last episode, we got a really good 4-0 win away at Hamilton. It was a really good, straightforward performance. We played really well there, and then we got another 2-0 win against Aberdeen, which was the complete opposite. We got really outplayed and had to work bloody hard for that win. It was really difficult. They made it so tough for us, but we managed to get the breakthrough and get the points. Today, as you can see, our only game is actually on deadline day. So we've got the build up to deadline day. I'm going to just say now, I don't envision anyone coming in. And I mentioned it in either the last episode or the one before. I also don't envision anyone going out unless we get a really good offer that can't be refused. So it is going to be a quiet deadline day for us, basically because at the moment we still looked at nowhere near all the players in the team. We've played our strongest lineup in all of the games so far to get to where we are. We might see a couple of rotations for the St Johnstone game, I don't know. But as yet, I've not seen anyone that I want to get rid of. And at the moment, because of not really giving everybody a chance, I don't really know who I want to bring in. As you remember, we've touched on it. I had no pre-season, so we're quite behind in everything in that respect at the minute. So if anything is going to happen, it'll be January to the summer probably, when we've had a proper good look at everyone. So that's where we are at the moment, and what we're going to do now is just start moving towards the St Johnstone game. We'll get that out of the way, and then we'll see if anything unexpected either on the way or on deadline day actually happens, where things don't go as planned and we do end up either shipping someone out or having to emergency get somebody in. We don't know yet. We'll wait and see. But before we get into deadline day now, because nothing clearly has happened before, we're going to get into the St Johnstone game, and as you can see, once again it's the 4-4-2. We're still sticking with the basics just for now. And yeah, it's going to be probably our strongest lineup again. And yeah, we'll get into the game now and find out. So here we go once again. Again, we're away today at Johnstone. It's 4-4-2 vs 4-4-2 once again. Last time that happened, it was against Hamilton, and we had a really comfortable day. That was an away game too, so he's hoping. Changes today. We've just made the one. We've brought Finley in for Alex Bruce, just to get a feel for him, see what he's about. This is the kind of game that we've been waiting for. We're matched up formations, like I said. Both of us really going off past seasons. Probably mid-table sides, so there's not going to be a whole lot in this one, I wouldn't have thought. But we'll see as the game goes on. It's a decent start there for St Johnstone. That was closer. Actually, no, it wasn't. It went through the players' legs well though. And yeah, we'll see how we get on in this one. I expect a good test here, and we'll see where we really are about now. And that's the kind of game, like I just said, that I've been looking forward to really. We've had one extreme or the other so far. So yeah, really looking forward to this one. Let's see how we get on. It's not been great, guys, I'm not going to lie. The first 15-20 minutes have all belonged to St Johnstone. We've absolutely offered nothing at the moment. But that is an absolute peach of a ball there from Power through to Mackenzie, who's just running, and he smashed it in as well. That is a great goal. It's counter-attacking football at its best. For once we got the ball, we got an opening. It was an absolute brilliant ball from Power. It made the goal really. Mackenzie just had loads and loads of grass to run into. He's absolutely walloped that into the corner. Not much finesse about it. He's literally just laced it straight into the corner. It just misses hitting the post. And from nowhere at all really, we find ourselves now 1-0 up. And that is really much needed, because we have done absolutely, up until that point, nothing in this game at all. We've got a lot of work to do with this team if this is what mid-table games are going to feel like. But yeah, thankfully, even though we have been playing that badly, and there's just another example of it there, unless this goes in, it's not gone in. So thankfully, as badly as we're playing, we've been pulled out the mess again by Mackenzie, and we somehow are in the lead of this game. But as you can see, we're just turning the ball over the second that we get it back at the moment. That was again a bit worrying there from the keeper. I thought he might have caught that, but I thought we might have took confidence from the way that we played against Aberdeen, getting the win there, and before that the 4-0 win. But we've not played with any confidence. We've not stamped our authority on this game or nothing at the moment. We've just had that one moment, and thankfully with that moment we managed to put it in the back of the net, but we could be in trouble again now here. We've even turned it away in our own box, and this time that is a brilliant save from the keeper. That just shows the training that he's been doing, because this kind of shot was exactly the kind of shot that went in. Fair enough, it was a bit closer to him than Kent, but he let one of those in the first game of the season. This time he hasn't. We've got to deal with this corner now though. Can Brophy hold this up and let us get back up the pitch? Mackenzie can run again here at the moment. He's got Cameron making a run on his inside. That would have been the time to play. He chose not to. It's come out to Burke here though. Could this be two? He's turned back in and it's cut out. There should have been a shot at some point in that. There really should have been a shot. We're playing so badly at the moment. Can't wait till half time to just refocus, reset and go again. Because this has been a really poor first half from us. If we can just make it through it with a lead, that would be great. At the moment though, they've got men over here. We've managed to get a couple back now, but this is nice play from them. Good play there from Finley. He's had a decent first half. He's probably been our best player at the moment, which tells you everything that you need to know about this match. We got an option here with Burke. We tried to find Brophy there on an overlapping run, but nothing. We just need to get to half time. We just play sensible, keep the ball, get to half time, get back in that changing room and go again in the second half. We generally this season have been better in the second half of games. This is a nice bit of play here though. He's chopped back onto that right foot, he's gone down, but you're not getting a penalty for that one, mate. Even I'm not saying that one was a pen. But yeah, it looks like we are going to make it till half time. Just a couple of minutes left now. Just see that out. That's it, O'Donnell. That's why we didn't sell you. Back now. That's it. Just keep switching it from left to right. Could we get in here with Broffi? Can we get a shot away just before half time? Can Cameron power his way through? He can't. We've still got it round the edge of the box. Hit this one, power. Burke. It's a nice turn from Broffi back onto that left foot he scored with. He's cut back onto his right, and it has gone in right before half time. I did not see that one coming. We're in our 4th minute, 2 minutes of injury time. St Johnstone are going to be absolutely fuming, but we don't care. We're now going in 2-0 up, and that takes a lot of pressure off the second half. I thought the chance had gone at this point, but no, chops back onto the right foot and just passes it almost into the net. And that's another goal this season for Broffi. He's up to 4 already. And somehow we're 2-0 up in this half. Really don't deserve it, but we'll take it. And now let's get into the second and see if we can build on it and hopefully play a lot better. And we're now a bit of the way into the second half. We're actually almost at the hour, and we have come out playing a lot better. Tempo's still not that high, but that being said, we've kept the ball a lot better. We're keeping St Johnstone out of the game. That's a great little turn, and Cameron should score. He doesn't, but just as there, we're talking about how much better we've played against. It's that manpower again. Him and Dicker have took control of the game in the second half, control in the midfield. He's got his just rewards for it there, and we're now 3-0 up. And the way that we've started the second half, I would imagine now that we've got the 3 points from this game. We've not deserved it on the entire balance of play. 3-0 is a really flattering scoreline at the moment. It could get worse for St Johnstone, the way that we started the second half. But yeah, hopefully now that's the points in the bag, and we carry on marching on towards Celtic at the moment. Way better than I thought that we would be doing, but yeah, we have started really well in this second half, so we've probably deserved a goal in this half so far. But during the story of the whole game, we've had about 10-15 minutes out of the hour. We haven't deserved to be up, but we are, and I'll take that at the moment. And now all we've got to do is just be sensible, see the game out. If any chances come our way, try to take them. I mean, we could have another one here now with Mackenzie. Slip it across the box, mate. He's shot back. No power though, straight at the keeper this time. And yeah, like I just said, you can see at the moment as well, we are playing well in this half, so yeah, much happier. We got to the point now as well where I'm happy enough to make some changes. We're going to drop Sinclair in this game. We also, I'm thinking of bringing Frizzle on for either Power or Dicker. Probably Power, because Dicker's got the captain's armband. But yeah, we're not going to swap Sinclair with Mackenzie. So today we brought in Finley, who has been an absolute positive. Yeah, O'Donnell picked up a knock as well, so that's going to be our other change actually. And yeah, we started Finley. We've actually took Dicker off instead of Power. Power's now got the armband. O'Donnell's had to come off because he's picked up a knock, and Frizzle's come on for Dicker. And yeah, we'll see how we get on. There's just 15 minutes to go now. It's really one of them, just like the Hamilton game, where almost it's like, oh, hold on, hold that thought for a minute. Yeah, it's got that feeling of a game where both sides are happy with their lot in this one. We're happy with the points and the 3-0, and it seems as though St Johnstone are happy just not to concede any more goals at the moment. No one's really overcommitting or anything like that, but having said that, we could have Mackenzie in again here now. He's dropped in onto that right foot shoot. or not. That's actually a really good ball to Sinclair. My bad, I didn't see that. That's a penalty, ref. That one is most definitely a pen. I cannot believe we haven't been given that. If this game was 0-0, I would be absolutely furious right now. That's got to be offside, isn't it? It's not, and that's a warning shot there. But all that came because we should have had a penalty and it was not given to us. Really poor refereeing in my view. But we were lucky really there not to concede. And again, we just go again now, playing out from the back. I've been really impressed. Finley also, by the way, is left-footed, and that is nice having him on the left centre of defence. He can just receive the ball, open his body up and confidently play with that left foot. It's something we didn't have with Bruce, so that's another tick, box ticked for him really. Ball into the back post here, it's well dealt with. They are now starting to look for a goal, it feels like. They've just stepped it up the last couple of minutes since we should have had that penalty really, and now they do have one. We don't get the clean sheet today, that's a real shame. They did deserve a goal because they have played really well in this match for the large parts of it. We've had again a little 34, maybe 35 minute spell. 40's pushing it a little bit. And yeah, they grew back into the game again after we scored. After we should have had that penalty. But I'm not going to keep going on about that now. We've definitely got the point wrapped up. There's only a few minutes left here. And we come away with another win. So yeah, we're on good form at the moment actually. We've had a much better start, and when you consider we've already took care of Aberdeen and Rangers, so they're out the way now. There's only really Celtic in that bracket left to play, and yeah, we're undefeated, so we really have had a good start to the season. We've not played well really against anyone except for Hamilton. So to have that many points on the board when you're not playing well, that is definitely a positive. And yeah, that is another 3 points for us. Done really well. Got goals when we needed them. And yeah, we'll just take the points in this one. So we're in deadline day. Obviously, like I said, I'm not really looking to do any business on this day. We'll see if anyone comes in for any of our players to go out. But if not, why this is going on. If we just cast our minds back a little bit to that St Johnstone match. Positives were Finley. The passing, it definitely has shown signs of improvement. We've got an offer here, a loan offer for McKay. You know what, I'm tempted to say I might let this one happen. I don't see him getting into the team. He's not in training at the moment, so it would seem stupid not to accept that. We'll see what happens there. But yeah, the positives from the last game, Finley was definitely one. The passing was definitely another one. That ball through from Power to Mackenzie to set up his goal was absolutely, that was probably the best pass of the season so far. So that's good. It's a bit worrying that I see both of us as being mid-table sides, and for a large portion of that match they were so much better than us. So the only other positive really, as you see there, McKay has gone, is that we have got the points without playing well again. But it's how much longer even can that continue? The negative parts are that we are playing so well. We did concede in that game, and we also got a knock to O'Donnell, the right back. So in the next episode we're going to have to see if he's actually fit for the next game. And yeah, with deadline day coming to a close now, so is the end of this episode. So once again, I'd love to thank you all for watching, taking time out of your day. It is much appreciated. If you are enjoying the series so far, please leave that like and subscribe. And I will see you shortly all for the next one. So yeah, thanks again guys, and bye bye.